Hey guys, I'm Oxy, and in this video I'm gonna show you 5 incredible camp locations. If you like this kind of videos, you know what you need to do. Press the like button, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can do it on Patreon. And now, enjoy the video. And number one, it's in the sky. As you can see, we are way up in the sky. You can see over there the white spring. So where we are actually on one of those big power conduits that you can see over there. We are on the top of one of those. So when you're up here, you're just gonna need to have the Enclave Medallion, which is a reward from the daily ups, or you can buy it from Minerva, and just place it on top of each other to make a big platform. And when you're up here, actually, this pylon up here doesn't exist, as you can see, so you can walk on it. It's like literally nothing over there, but you can walk on it and just place your camp up here. So how can you get up here? It's actually a little bit hard, but the best point that I can give you, go here to the vantage. As you can see, there's the vantage right over there. You can see the flames over there, and from way up there you're gonna try to jetpack yourself all the way over here. Do it slowly, use some AP buffs, and you're gonna make it up here. Took me about 10 tries to get up here, but once you're up here, just place your camp and you are good to go. Now there's a couple of interesting things about building in the sky. The first one is about the vegetables. So if you're having these ones, you know, that you can buy from the Atomic shop and place them up here, you can only plant in them gourd, and in these ones you can also plant only carrots. So I tried to put other plants in them and it's saying you can't because they are floating. I don't know why. So I can't put corn, I can't put the razor grain and other ones like this. It's saying it's floating. I can only put these ones. If anybody know a way around it, I would be happy to know it. Just let me know in the comment section. Now building a camp up here, it's obviously quite nice. I mean, you are protected from everything and also looks really cool and really impressive. And you never know with Bethesda. Maybe one day they're gonna patch the way up here and you can't place a camp anymore here. So you're gonna have a legacy camp. Oh, there's a free new card. And number two, it's on the top of one of the buildings, which is right here at the Capitol building. You can see over there the Capitol building and everything. And there is a building really close to it. So as you can see from the Capitol building, you're just looking here. And there's a building in which you can't go inside, but if you manage to get on the top of it, you can build up here. So as you can see, as a point of reference, you can see the blue roof over there and the Capitol building, and between those two there's the building in which you can't go, and yeah, you can just build up here. Let me just kill those super mutants. Alright, so now that the super mutants are dead, there is one thing that you need to know about this location, and is the fact that you can only put your camp right on top of that thing over there. For some reason you can only put your camp up there, so after you place your camp you have all this space to work for. I use these vault thingies, I don't know how they call it. They are like a fence, and just build it around it and just make a bunch of nice you know, workbenches, put them nice together. And we have the same problem up here with the vegetables which we had in the other camp. It's saying that it's floating for some reason. I don't know why. So I merged some things here just to, to save up some space. Put some things really close to each other. Put the scrap box here. I really like this combination to just put the scrap box in the fridge. You can barely see it. It's really nice. And again, I use the Enclave medallions, which is really useful to just make the space a little bit bigger. So up here I put my vendor in this truck, I built again a fence here, and I built these things for just killing the random mobs that are down there. But overall, I really like this camp, and it's a nice location. You can build whatever you want up here. There is obviously a couple of limitations that you're gonna need to find some tricks to go around. Another nice thing is that you can stack these things on each other. The vintage water cooler, if you didn't know, right? And if you're watching this video and you want this wall of water, just let me know because I actually have a blueprint for this, and I can just place it in your camp. If you're on PlayStation and want this water wall in your camp, just let me know in the comment section with your PSN. And number three, you probably already know this location, but I still really like this one, and it's my favorite camp spot just because there is so much space to work with to put, you know, all your vegetables and everything that you want. Again, a wall of water over there. So it's actually this truck right here, and the old man is naked again. What a perv. Anyway, so there is this truck here, and we have the other one here, which you can build. You can build on top of it and just make a really nice, you know, camp here. About the location, it's right here. It's really close to Point Pleasant, so from Point Pleasant, if you just follow the road, you're gonna get here quite fast. Again, I tried to merge a bunch of stuff here. As you can see, I put the robot dog under the windmill because I think it looks good. Again, I put the scrap box inside the fridge. I think it's looking really nice, and you know, just merge some stuff together. And the whole thing is based on this foundation. So there is the foundation, there is the stair, and you're just gonna build on top of it. You don't need these pillars here. I just put this up to give you the feeling that it's actually being held up by those pillars, you know. But we all know there is no physics in Fallout 76. So yeah, you know, just merge some stuff together, make them to look good, make them to look nice, and yeah, it's a really nice location, you know. Up here is the living area, you know, just make some decorations and it's gonna look nice. There's also a grill up here and a table if you just, you know, want to make a party or something. On the back here, there's my razor grains. So this is the main fact that I love about this camp because there's so much space to work with. There is this beautiful truck here on which you can build and you can build around it, and there is so much space for your garden. And I even put my shelter down here, you know. Looks cool. Anyway, it's one of my favorite camp locations to build here. I really like it. You can go really creative with this one and build like a, you know, a post-apocalyptic type of camp. I really like this one. And number four, it's a big construction truck in the airship. So you can find these trucks all around the airship, but this one is the best location just because it's really clean. So there is nothing around the truck that would, you know, mess with your build, and it's really clean and you can just build on it. Now about the location, there is the location right here as a point of reference, the rolling labor camp, and you have also the red rocket filling station. If you follow the road, you get here, and there is the trucks. There is actually two truck here, and there's the second one over there. And what can I say about this build? It's based on two foundations. There's the first foundation here, and you know, this is the living area where you're living and sleeping. Just sleep on a couch because it's the apocalypse. Just put some decorations. Again, I put the scrap box in the fridge because I think it looks really cool. And on the other side, where is the other foundation? We have our workbenches. We have everything here that we need. All the workbenches. Again, looks. I think it looks nice. Now the first foundation is just to build on a truck, right? And the second foundation, this one, is to build around the truck, which is really cool because if you go actually up here, right, and you look through, you can see that that one is lower because we built in the truck. This one is going around the truck. So I managed to put them quite nicely together. There's just a little bit of space over there, but you can't really notice it only if you look like this. But yeah, turned out to be a really cool camp in the airship, and I really like this location. Really easy to build around, and here just a little farm for things that you need. And yeah, really nice and a really good looking camp. You can go really creative with this place. And number five, it's an interesting location actually. So if you are going here, you can see that it is elevated, right? So this one is on a mountain road, and what I did here, basically I made a wall on every side of it. So there is two sides, right? And if we're going around it, you can see that on the other side there is another wall, and we are still elevated here. So this is why I really like this location, because it's an elevated road. You have place to put your garden, and you can put on both sides a nice junk wall or whatever type of wall you want, and just build what you want here. So this is like it's like a scavenger, it's like a scavenger camp. I would imagine if you would living in the post-apocalypse, you would build a camp here because it's a good advantage point. You're on an elevated road and you sealed up both of the sides of the road. And since you're elevated, you're not gonna get attacked. Now about the camp, it's again really simple. I just really like this location, but the location, if you're wondering, it's right here. So if you're going from Colonel Kelly Monument, just following the road, you get to this road, just follow this road, and you get right here is the elevated road. Camp, it's really simple as you can see. I use the junk walls to make a nice wall. There's a garden here, and again here just a shack with things that you need. Merge some stuff together to make it to look a little bit better. I managed to use a trick that I learned from Mr. Church to put actually your walled shelter under your bed, which I think looks really cool. And yeah, on the back I just put a bunch of stuff because I think this is how it would look like if you would be like a scavenger in the post-apocalypse. You would just collect every jibber jabber thing that you think that would be useful. So just collect everything, and the old man is naked again. And yeah, that's pretty much it about this camp. I just really like the location, elevated road, and you can very easily build a wall on both sides. And yeah, let's see the wall, by the way, if you just want to see it. This is how it looks like really like scavengery, right? And yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Put also some punchy boards here to make it to look like more realistic. So yeah, those are I'm getting stuck on a rock. Typical. Let's just see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, those are five incredible camp locations. Probably some of them you already know, but I bet there is like two or three that you didn't know about. And yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching and see you guys in the next one.